continued the tradition, followed by Prince Charles and Princess Diana. Even modern royal brides like the Duchess of Cambridge wear Welsh bands.
With this ring, I thee wed.
So we're looking at the beginning of a tradition here and the beginning of an industry.
It's believed gold was first discovered here at the Clogau mine in the Bronze Age. But commercial mining didn't begin until the mid-1800s and only produced about 3 tons before closing in the 1990s. Today, some of the remnants of the Welsh gold mining industry have been turned into a modest museum, managed by the National Trust's Bethany Fenn.
Why would the royals fall in love with Welsh gold when it's so much harder to find instead of gold that is more readily available?
Well, it's in the question itself, you know. It's so hard to find. I mean, the Queen on her 60th birthday, she got gifted a kilogram of this Welsh gold, and she's been slowly chipping away at it with all these wedding rings ever since.
It's unknown how much Welsh gold the Queen has left to chip away from.
So you're saying the royal family could have some of the last Welsh gold currently out there on the market?
They could have one of the last major sources of Welsh gold. We have an understanding.
Which is where Howard Baker re-enters.
The gold is right where we are.
It's underneath us, yeah.
We're walking on gold.
Pretty much, yeah, and the hills and gold and all those anecdotes. Yeah.
Baker's company is planning to reopen the mine and unlock the royal treasure.
Welcome back to Royal Sussex Squad, your go-to source for setting the record straight on all things Harry and Meghan. If you're here to celebrate the Duke and Duchess of Sussex and call out the haters, you're in the right place. Today we're diving into the fascinating history of royal wedding rings made from rare Welsh gold and how this connects to Meghan Markle, Kate Middleton, and the larger royal family traditions. And, as always, we're exposing the double standards and hypocrisy in the way the media covers our faves. For over 100 years, British royal brides have received wedding bands made from pure Welsh gold. This tradition started in 1923 when the Queen Mother, then Lady Elizabeth Bowes-Lyon, wore a ring made from a special nugget of gold gifted to the royal family. That same supply was used to craft rings for Queen Elizabeth II, Princess Margaret, Princess Anne, and even Princess Diana. Fast forward to today. King Charles continued the tradition by giving Queen Camilla a Welsh gold ring in 2005, and his sons, Prince William and Prince Harry, followed suit for Kate Middleton and Meghan Markle. But let's be real. While this tradition is deeply rooted in history, there's always a certain bias in the way it's reported. Harry's memoir gives us an intimate look at this tradition from his own perspective. He reveals how he was entrusted with carrying the thin band of Welsh gold for Kate Middleton's wedding to Prince William in 2011. The gold had been shaved from the same hunk of metal that had provided rings for Queen Elizabeth and Princess Margaret. However, Harry also recalls something striking. There was barely any of that gold left by the time he got married to Meghan Markle in 2018, and yet in one of the most touching moments of his wedding day, Meghan's ring was crafted from that very last bit of the family's Welsh gold. Harry recalls how his grandmother, Queen Elizabeth II, told him it was nearly the last of the royal supply. And what did he say? "That was how I felt about Meg." Woo! Talk about romance. A ring made of nearly the last of this historic gold for a love that will last a lifetime. Now here's where we have to get into the nonsense. When Kate Middleton received her Welsh gold ring in 2011, the media fawned over the deep tradition and historical significance. The headlines were glowing with nothing but admiration for this royal custom. But when Meghan Markle received the same honour? Crickets. In fact, some outlets barely mentioned it, and instead, the British press was too busy inventing drama about Meghan's ring being modified, or criticising her for things they outright ignored when Kate did them. It's a blatant example of the bias and negativity thrown at Meghan for simply existing within the royal family. Even in a story about royal tradition, Meghan gets sidelined or outright erased. But let's be clear, her ring, made from the very last of that family gold, holds just as much, if not sentimental value. Harry knew that gold was rare, and he chose to use it to symbolize his love for Meghan. That's powerful. And yet, instead of celebrating this, the media would rather spend time pushing a false narrative of division. Now, in an exciting development, Welsh gold from the very same Clogau St. David's mine is being sold for the first time in over 25 years. 3 exclusive 1-ounce coins made from the newly discovered gold will be auctioned off at the end of March. This is a rare chance to own a piece of royal history, and it will be interesting to see how much these coins fetch on the market. It's wild to think that after all these years, the same mine that supplied the royal family with gold has yielded new treasure. While some will undoubtedly use this to glorify the monarchy, let's not forget the most recent and touching moment of this tradition, Harry and Meghan's wedding. Their love story is cemented in that rarest of royal gold, and no amount of media manipulation can take that away. Kate Middleton and Meghan Markle's wedding ring gold from Welsh mine, available in rare sale. The Clogau St David's mine has yielded the precious metal connected to the royal family for the first time in years. Kate Middleton and Meghan Markle wear wedding rings made from rare Welsh gold given to the royal family generations ago, and the mine it comes from is selling the precious metal for the first time in over 25 years. On March 19th, Alba Mineral Resources announced that 3 pure gold Tynnu Cornell coins from the Clogau St David's gold mine in Bontddu, Wales, will be available in an auction at the end of the month. The 24-carat coins, etched with a Welsh dragon, mark the first new production from Clogau St David's in years, and a rare chance to own a piece of royal history, as the quarry was thought to have been exhausted in the 1990s. It's been a tradition for British royal brides to use this particular Welsh gold for their wedding bands for over 100 years. Queen Elizabeth, the Queen Mother, started the trend when she married the future King George VI in 1923 with a wedding band made of pure gold from the Clogau mine, using a nugget of gold given to the royal family. The custom continued when her daughters, Queen Elizabeth and Princess Margaret, grew up and got married, with Princess Anne and Princess Diana later taking it into the next generation, the most romantic royal proposal stories. And the must-see diamond rings King Charles would use Welsh gold for Queen Camilla's wedding band when they wed in 2005, and his sons, Prince William and Prince Harry, would do the same. Prince Harry wrote in his 2023 memoir Spare about how he was entrusted with carrying the thin band of Welsh gold Prince William had made for Kate Middleton on his brother's 2011 wedding day, shaved off a hunk given to the royal family nearly a century before. The same hunk had provided a ring for Granny when she married, and for Princess Margaret, but it was nearly exhausted now, I'd heard, Prince Harry wrote in Spare. By the time I got married, if I ever got married, there might be none left. Prince Harry to break tradition with platinum wedding ring, as Meghan sticks with royal gold. Elsewhere in the text, the Duke of Sussex recounted how there was just enough of the family gold to create a band for his wife, Meghan Markle, when they tied the knot in 2018. We exchanged the rings Meg's made from the same hunk of Welsh gold that had provided Kate's, Prince Harry wrote in Spare about the emotional moment on their wedding day. Granny had told me that this was nearly the last of it, last of the gold. That was how I felt about Meg. The upcoming sale of the ultra-limited edition golden coins from the Clogau St David's mine was made possible after Alba Mineral Resources plc acquired the rights in 2018 to what was previously the richest gold mine in the United Kingdom. Through a careful expedition using cutting-edge technology, gold has been drawn from the site for the first time in years and will be available via public auction through the sale of the coins. The first of the 3 coins will be auctioned online from Sunday, March 30th to Thursday, April 3rd through Alba Mineral Resources website. Those eager to peek can check out the online preview kicking off Friday, March 20th. We are delighted to announce the first public auction of our beautifully designed and crafted limited edition 1-ounce pure Welsh gold coins. This is the first gold production to come out of the historic Clogau St David's gold mine in more than 25 years and represents the culmination of a huge endeavour on the part of Alba and our dedicated technical team. George Frangiskidis, Alba Mineral Resources chairman, said in a statement, "As Welsh gold typically fetches a significant premium to the normal spot price of gold, we are very excited to see what price these exclusive coins will fetch on the open market." If you love this breakdown, make sure you hit that button, subscribe to Royal Sussex Squad, and turn on notifications so you never miss an update. And if you want to support the channel, don't forget to hit that button and leave us a donation. Every bit helps us keep spreading the truth about Harry and Meghan while shutting down the haters. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you next time. Stay royal, stay Sussex strong, and stay tuned for more.